Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be teaching you two basic and very fun tricks, the tail whip and the heel whip. The reason I put both of these tricks in the same tutorial is because they're kind of mirror images of each other, and so you go about learning them basically the same way. So I figured, why not just give all the information to you at the same time, and then no matter which trick you're learning, you can follow through the entire video. So the first thing that you're going to want to be able to do is obviously just ride around, be comfortable on your scooter. But there's not anything else you need to learn since these are very basic tricks. The first thing you're going to want to do is just learn the motion. So for the tail whip, you're going to put your front foot off in front of you, flick the deck behind you with your back foot. It's going to come all the way around. You're going to catch it again with your back foot, step on, and ride away. Then for the heel whip, it's going to be slightly different because you catch with your front foot instead of your back foot, or both feet at the same time. So you're going to step off with your front foot, flick the deck off in front of you, and then you're going to switch to your left foot and then catch the deck with your front foot, step on, and ride away. And just practice those a bunch until you are very comfortable with both of those motions. Once you've done that, you also are going to want to practice just spinning it in either direction for a while. This is going to do two things. First, it's going to help you learn what it feels like to have it spinning fast and kind of the way that that motion works. And then it's also going to build up a lot of muscles, especially in your shoulders, so that it's going to make it a lot easier to land this trick and get it clean. Once you've got both of those things very comfortable, it's time to start progressing the motion part with the foot tap. So instead of putting all your weight on, you're going to try either half of the motion. So you're either going to step off with your front foot and then jump off that, flick the deck in either direction for both tricks all the way around, and then land on it with both feet. And then you can also do the other part of the motion where you jump off with both feet and then land on your front foot for the tail whip or your back foot for the heel whip, and then put that other foot on and then push away. And so that's basically just going to teach you either half of the trick so that you're comfortable with the takeoff, you're comfortable with landing, and at this point, all you need to do is just squash both of those together. So for that, what you're going to want to do is first find something you're comfortable with. And that could be just flat ground, that could be a ledge, it could be a quarter pipe, whatever it is, it needs to be something you're very comfortable with jumping off of and landing on. And then at this point, you're also going to want to have the tail or heel whip as comfortable and as close as you can get it on flat ground. Ideally, you're going to be basically landing it, but you just can't get it all the way around. And so then what you're going to want to do is just go to whatever that thing is and then start trying it. It could be you just need a little bit more height, so then you just try it off a small ledge or something. Or it could be you need a lot more height, either just because you're not as strong or because you need more air time to figure out the motion, and then you take it out of a quarter pipe. But just find something you're very comfortable with and then stick to that thing for basically learning the entire trick. Because then once you've landed it, you can start taking it to all the other different things. The two biggest things that are going to help you with landing the tail whip and the heel whip is going to be knowing the motion very well so that you can do it without even thinking, and then also having the strength to get it around. The other thing I would like to add in is one thing that's going to help you land it a lot cleaner and a lot easier is when you're doing the wiggling motion with your arms, you're going to be kind of moving it back and forth. But for a single tail whip or heel whip, you just need to kind of yank it the direction that the deck is spinning and then yank it back the other direction. If you get it fast enough, you really only need to do that first yank, and that's really just going to pull it around a lot better and help you get it a lot cleaner. Another thing that's going to help you land this trick a lot better is to just focus, once you got the motion and the strength and the air time you need, just focus on keeping it under you. Because I've noticed, at least for me, when you do a trick, it has a tendency to like kind of drift out in front of you or to the side. And so one thing that's really going to help you land it good once you've mastered everything else and you're still having trouble is to just keep the scooter underneath you. Just keep the deck right by your feet and you'll be fine. So at this point, you just need to keep working at it until you can get it and then get it clean. And then once you're at that point, start taking it off everything you can find. Do it flat, do it off a curb, do it wherever you want, and just get really comfortable, because once you can do that, it's gonna open up so many doors. These are very versatile tricks. Like, you can do them really wherever you want. You can put them in airs, spins, you can do them in and out of grinds and slides. You can do so much with these tricks. The other thing that I would highly recommend is learning both of these tricks, because basically, since they're mirror image tricks, you're gonna be able to do anything. Like, there might be a spot where it's better to do a tail whip than a heel whip, and if you can only heel whip, then you're not gonna be able to do it as well. So I would highly recommend learning both of these tricks, because it's gonna make you a much well-rounded rider. And that's really something that you should take into your whole scootering journey, is just learn tricks both ways, because it's gonna make your life so much easier. One final tip I can give you is, once you have landed it and gotten it clean, I would highly, highly, highly recommend learning to catch the whip. What that basically means is your foot is on it and you're in control of the deck before your wheels touch the ground. What this is going to be able to enable you to do is just be a lot more controlled in general, but going to be especially helpful doing it into other things, like into like a grind or a stall or something. And then it's also going to be very helpful for bigger airs and drops and stuff, because the sooner you're able to control it, you can start focusing on other things outside of it. Like, if you're relying half on chance for the deck to just get to your feet and then you lock into that grind or land on the ground, then it's going to be, you're more likely to get injured. But if you can catch it, then you're going to be much more in control and you're going to be able to land it so much better. One last tip I would like to add, just with learning both of those tricks, and really any trick in general, is to don't overcomplicate it. Like, really, you can go out and learn whatever trick you want. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope it helped you learn the tail whip and heel whip, and I really hope that you're able to continue your scootering journey and really master these tricks and just enjoy riding. Enjoy what you do. Subscribe if you want to make sure to know when we're gonna release more videos, and comment down below what other tutorials I should do for you guys. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.